Well, over the last 10 months, we've been coming to communities across our area for our Let's Talk events to find out what you would like to see in our coverage. And we want to show you how powerful your voice is. At any point during our next couple minutes, if you have any questions, concerns, or story ideas, open up the camera on your phone and point it at the QR code at the bottom left of your screen. All right, so during our latest event in Olathe, KSHB 41 News reporter Isabella Ladon learned about changes coming to Johnson County Transit this weekend.
I don't drive, so transportation is kind of a barrier for me.
I'm hoping that it just doesn't affect a lot of our workers.
2 bus routes are being cut and microtransit is going to be reduced. Leaders say it's part of a strategic plan to prioritize and invest in more popular routes. Well, tonight, Isabella is following up on those changes and brings us the voices of transit riders and county leaders.
This is one of the last rides on the South OP Express bus route. It takes riders from downtown Kansas City all the way out to Overland Park. It comes as Johnson County is also cutting down on microtransit, and rides won't even be operating on the weekends. Driver Lucretia Wells is picking up her last passengers to go to Johnson County. The 569 bus was one of the few routes with a direct link from Casey Mo to Joco.
As a fellow passenger myself, having to sometimes go out to Overland Park, it was already as hard as it was. So I'm hoping that it doesn't affect too much.
Suspending the 569 and the Shawnee Express routes are part of a strategic revamp for Joco Transit, cutting the 2 least used routes and increasing frequency of more popular lines.
We want it to be more reliable. We want it to be robust. We want it to be a mode of choice for people.
Chairman Mike Kelly says the county is focusing on a fixed transit system and the airport link for the World Cup.
There's give or take, and we have to find the right system for Johnson County.
And microtransit had to give. Rides will be limited to the I-435 loop, and rides won't be offered on the weekends.
I rely on mom.
Leaving riders like Matthew Bernstein with fewer options to get around Joco.
I don't drive, so transportation is kind of a barrier for me.
Matthew told me about the changes at our Let's Talk event in Olathe and wanted answers from county leaders.
Why are you guys cutting back like the coverage area?
So I brought that to Chairman Kelly.
The overwhelming majority of feedback that we got from folks is that they wanted to see investment in fixed line public transit that was robust and frequent.
The bus and microtransit changes go into effect March 1st. In Johnson County, Isabella Ladon, KSHB 41 News.